mọi xuống càng nở nọ sauเขากูเจ้ากูตนกูฟ้าตรงตักหมายถึงอันเป็นพอออกไม่ออกยอกี่เอาเขากูก็กูคนเมื่อไหร่เป็นวันทนสุดถ่ายมันเนาะวันเรียนสุดมันไหนมันก็บางเจ้าก็ได้รวมเซออันไรมาโหมปังตราเขาตอบว่าสุดปอยาวเนาะตอบว่าสุดปอยาวเมื่อในวันทนหาแต่วันเรียนสุดไหนก็นุโมทนาผมจนจำมันเป็นโยกี่เอาเขากูก็หูกนตั้งดีกุศลเขาเลยเลยสร้างในการสร้างการตีมาเดือนห้าเนี่ยไหนกุศลเขาอะไรปอผักพังในหัวใจเขากูเจ้ากูตนกูป้ากูก็ปูก้นให้ปอเป็นเม็ดพันอดถึงตีกติเย็นตีนิพพานตีกติเย็นกูก็ปูก้นถ้าเป็นเจ้าเอาไว้นะว่าเขามีใจหลีเขามีใจกัดเย็นใจหลีใจกัดเย็นเนี่ยก็เหตุให้เขามีตั้งเสือใจอันจะเขาฮอกว่าลัดกว่าเนาะกูเจ้ากูตนกูป้าก็ฮอก็ลัดกว่านั่นเนาะเสือเป็นใหญ่เสือเป็นโหน้ากูสำเส้นเปิงยาวตีเสืออันเอาเฮ็ดเขาสั่งอันเขาลัดออกมาสั่งเส้นนั้นก็ลูกตีเสือเขามาเพราะว่าเขามีใจหลีใจกัดใจเย็นเพราะเขามีใจจืนจางหมดเสือเนี่ยก็อันเขาลัดก็จืนจางหมดเสืออันเขาเฮ็ดก็จืนจางหมดเสือนะเดี๋ยวก็พรดีมันก็จำมาก็เป็นอันจืนจางหมดเสือเนี่ยเมื่อในเช้าเดเอาตัวทบเกี่ยวลองตั้งเมืองวันตกแผลตั้งเมืองวันออกมา ต่อแต่ใครเนี้อันเป็นโยกีเขากูเศร้ากูตนกูป้ากูก็กูกนtoday I'm going to bring my experience from what I have learned from the West and from what I have learned from from the East, from our country here. So in the West, as I said a few days ago, they investigate a lot about our brain, but in our East, as Buddhism, we talk a lot about our mind. So we will investigate the mind and the brain today. So my topic is today is the dialogue between the brain vs mind, or dialogue between science and Buddhism. เกี่ยวลองการอุบคุมกันการเฮ็ด dialogue กันconversation กันการอุบกันในเกี่ยวกับ science ปานใหม่อะไรตั้งพุทธศาสนาเนาะตั้งเจ้าพุทธเฮาไหนเมื่อแล้วพุทธศาสนาก็ฮอดถึงเมื่อวันตกเนาะก็เพราะว่าสังขารเจ้าก็ก่อนเมื่อวันตกก็ตั้งน้ำลิกไล่ก็ฮอดอันเป็นคนเมื่อวันตกเขาอันเท่าใครฮู้ใครหันเกี่ยวกับพุทธศาสนาหรือฉะนั้นเสียมกาอันเขาเอาลองข้อสำสอนในพุทธศาสนาสินะสิเอากว่าสวยแถมปันให้บ่มีภาวะให้เขาบ่มีภาวะกัดเจียนนั่นแหละเฮ็ดให้ข้อสำสอนพุทธศาสนานั้นก็ไล่เกี่ยงกับพุทธศาสนาเนี่ยเข้าถึงเมืองวันตกตั้งนานแล้วก็มีลองอบกลุ่มมีลองอบกลุ่มกันมานั่นน่ะเนาะตั้งเมืองวันตกเขาได้ลัดลองbrain นะ brain control everything นะสิ่งที่เราแล้วมาแล้วซ้ำนะ brain อันเป็นสมองเฮาเนี่ยเนี่ยcontrol เฮาว่ากุมทิ้งกุมเดียวอันมีในตัวในใจเฮานั่นน่ะนะตั้งลาเฮาเสียว่าตั้งกว่าเฮาเสียว่าหน้าตาเฮาเสียว่าลายเฮ็ดเฮาเสียว่ากูสำเร็จเปิงเนี่ยลูกตีสมองลูกตีอ้อในมามันหมดนะเขาว่านะลูกตีอ้อมาก็บอกอ้อเนี่ยเป็นเซ็นเตอร์มันตาเดเฮ็ดสร้างสำกว่าปกตินั่นน่ะ nerves เนี่ยเขาว่า neurons เนี่ยมี86 billions ว่านะ86 billions 1 billion เนี่ยมี86 billion cells เนี่ย neurons อันเป็น nerve อันเป็น อันเป็นเส้นประสาทตาเนี่ยนะเส้นประสาทตาเขาอันมีในใน86 billion อ่ะกำลังใน86 billion เนี่ยมีneurotransmitter เนี่ยในเกี่ยวกับเซลล์หนึ่งเลยเซลล์หนึ่งของมาเซลล์นั่นนะอันเป็นเกี่ยวกับลองประสาทตาเนี่ยเซลล์หนึ่งเลยเซลล์หนึ่งเนี่ยเขามี neurotransmitter เนี่ย neurotransmitter เนี่ยเพราะว่ามีลองอันมาอีจันปันลองอันมากระตุ้นอันมานะพวกลองอันมาตุ้มเตอปันไหนก็มันจะเฮ็ดให้สมองเขาได้สั่งการก่อนนั่นน่ะเหมือนอย่างเขาหันงูเนี่ยแหละเขาหันงูในตาเนี่ยหันเข้ากาวสมองเขาเขานั่นนะเขาอันก็เขาปู้เหส่งกับซัมเนอร์สเนี่ยนะก็ในสมองเขาเนี่ยซัมมีหลายส่วนซัมมีหลายปอดเนี่ยส่วนตั้งหน้าส่วนกลางส่วนตั้งหลังส่วนตั้งหน้าอันเจ้าคู่หลวงเขาไกลว่าแต่เสียได้อันมิกดาลาเนี่ยมันอยู่ตั้งไหนอันมิกดาลาเนี่ยมันเกี่ยวกับลองemotion นะ emotion นั้นไม่เกี่ยวกับลองตั้งใจเรานั่นนะ emotion ก็แม่นhippocampus เนี่ยเกี่ยวกับการอันเขาเย็นหู memory เขาอันเขาต้องเขาจำไว้ซะนั่นนะนั่นเป็นhippocampus ก็ไม่ส่วนเขาไว้ก็แล้วนอกนั้นเนาะส่วนต่างๆเนี่ยส่วนสมองส่วนในเฮ็ดเกี่ยวกับการเฮาตรงหนึ่งส่วนในเฮ็ดเกี่ยวกับให้เฮาตรงส่วนในเฮ็ดให้เกี่ยวให้เฮามีลองสืบซ้ำคนตั้งนำจะคือเนี่ยส่วนใดส่วนนั้นเปิ้นมีไว้ซึ่งในเนาะเฮาเต็มปราดเข้าถึงรายละเอียดมันลองได้นั่นก็เนาะอันเป็นเอาว่าลองสมองเนาะ I'm talking about the brain. So that our brain function, we have different parts, different roles, prefrontal lobe, middle lobe, and brain lobe. The different function, different lobe or different parts of our brain, we have a different function. Then in the different function, as you know, our venerable rector shadow, Pamukha shadow, our venerable Dhamma, he always talk about amygdala, which is talking about emotion, is about working about emotion, feelings, sad, liking, disliking, this kind of things. And a hippocampus is about learning, memory, and remembering, something like that. Then this is the part of things. I'm not going to go into detail of our brain, but the top that I'm going to mention today is that how the Western country and the East, as especially Buddhist, philosophy, talking about the brain and a mind. As the Western country, to talk about, science, they often say, the brain controls everything. So from our movement, from our emotion, from our memory, our breath, our breathe, things like that, is come from our brain. They believe that. They investigate, they found that. But at Buddhism, so we said that the mind is the forerunner. As I just said, in the Dhammapada, the forerunner, Manobubbangkamatama. So mind is the forerunner of all things. So I mean, everything's from our mind. We speak from our control from our mind. We think from our mind. And also we act is from our mind. So why we came here to do meditation or to practice meditation, to train our mind, so that when we speak in the good way. When we act in the good way. Why we want to do that? Because we expect the good consequence or the good result, let's say like that. So in Buddhism, we mainly practice the mind. So in Buddhism, we encourage each other to practice meditation, to see our mind, to train our mind. This is the most important. So I don't want to say here which one is true, which one is right, which one is wrong. Just today we just want to find out, how the Western they talk about, are human beings like this. So the thing is, I just said, our neurons, we call neuroscience. Our neurons, they are 86 billion neurons we have in our nervous system. We call nervous system. So each neuron, when they react, when they work, when they active, from the neurotransmitter we call neurotransmitter. So the neurotransmitter from dopamine, you may have heard about that if you learn about a bit about science. Dopamine is from like the provoking, the stimulus, it make the neuron send, to send the transfer information message neuron from neuron. Like when we see something, when you see a dog, for example, chasing after you, then automatically they said your eye see, and then your brain automatically, send through the brain or through the nerve system, then came down to our spinal cord. We call spinal cord. Spinal cord, and then our leg, our hand, or our reaction we automatic at that time. You may have to run when you see snakes, you see the dog, or see the things that is scary things. You run or you fight. Then it can provoke our fight or flight mode, like Vector Shadow always talk about a fight or flight mode. So this thing, the science is, they believe it's always come from our brain. That's what we're going to talk about today. Then, now we are going to see, how Western will, talk about the neuroscience of the brain. So our brain have around 60 billion that I said. But nowadays, how do they know we have, a brain function, different function? Then now, if they have fMRI to see the brain, the functional, the functional MRI. Then they have EEG, to electrode. I don't have the photo to show you today. If you like to see, you can see EEG to investigate the brain. Then they take the electrode while to see different, or to put in different part of your brain. Then they go through the computer. Then they have a Tibetan monk to do that. When they do meditation, then they put this into their brain, and they investigate it, they observe it while they're doing meditation. Then they see the meditative brain, the calm and the peaceful brain, and the brain that, busy, the brain like normal people, busy, people, a person brain, and the calm and peaceful, a meditative person brain, they are different. So they found out that. So now, when they see parts of the brain like that, it's like up in the computer screen. So this will help them, or this help them to see, how our brain work, and they believe a lot in now to introduce Buddhist meditation into the treatment as well, especially the mental treatment. So what about Buddhism? Buddhism, we talk about a lot about the mind, as I just said in the Dhamma. The mind is the source of both suffering and happiness. So believe that. So we are happy, they are from the mind. We are unhappy, they are from the mind. We are suffering, this is from the mind. So that is what Buddhists believe. And Karma also begin from karma or kamma. Also from, we do with intention or cetana. Cetana also the mind, isn't it? So mean the karma, the action is from the mind as well. So this is also from the mind as Buddhism. So let's say another one, liberation. What is liberation? Liberation is you can say mokkha, nibbana, like this. This is also liberation from the mind as well. Totally we clear the impurity, the kilesa, defilements from our mind. So this is also about the mind. So in Buddhism, we talk about the mind. So we mastering about the mind. So in Buddhism, we talk about mind. There are about 3 terms, isn't it? In Abhidhamma, 3 terms we call about citta and mano and vijnana. So what is citta? Citta is about a heart or the mind and the heart or emotional center. This is the citta. And mano is a thinking mind. Is that mano? And I don't know if Sarai finished the Dhammacharya, and then you will know a lot about the Abhidhamma. And if some of you learn about Abhidhamma, you will know a lot about the mind. So we're not going to go deeper about that kind of Abhidhamma today. So vijnana is consciousness or the awareness. This is the citta. So whatever, we come here already for now, keep days for 5 days. I hope all of us, we have more or less time. We have learned a lot from, our different meditation master, so that we know now how to deal with our emotion, our wandering mind, our anger, so our mind. So this will help us, So this will believe us. And another things, in Buddhism, we believe that we believe in the reincarnation. So the mind, this is not the last mind, or not the beginning of the mind, or not the last mind, is not the first mind. We believe that in the past life, we had a past life. So our mind and our continuous mind is come until this life. And because we are still Puthujjana, so our mind going to bring or going to go to the next existence as well, next power, next rebirth, or next realm, let's say. So this is about Buddhism, we believe in that. But the brain is only the physical things that we can touch. I'm going to, share with you about my experience when I was at the Oxford Buddha Vihara in Oxford. One of the Western, the local people, let's say English people, he came up to me and asked that time. When he came in, he looks very emotional. His face is red and not happy at all. Then he asked, I'm so depressed, I'm so stressful, and I'm not happy at all. My life, I cannot sleep for many days. I heard Buddhism or Buddhist teaching or monk can help me to clear or to make me happy. Because he reads a lot, he knows a lot that if you have problem, you go to the monks and the monk can help you to be happy. He believes that. He just come up to me. Can you help me to clear up all my problem, all my negative thought, all my emotional, I want to be free, I want to be clear. He believes that, he said that. Then I don't know what to say to do at that time, because I cannot, even myself, I even cannot clear, myself with all the, emotional things. I just talked to him for a little bit while about that. And then I asked him, his problem and things, listen to him. Then he calmed down a bit. Then I asked him to, okay, I can help you to clean your mind, but show me your mind. Can you show me your mind? Where is your mind? Can you give me the mind? Then I can clean your mind. I can clean your mind. Show me. Then he also thinks a bit. Where is my mind? How can I show you? How can I show? Then he stopped and think a bit. Then, so Venerable, I cannot show you your mind. My mind is inside. I don't know where my mind is. Then I told him again, if you cannot show you, I told him, if you cannot show me your mind, then I also cannot clean your mind. If you want me to clean your mind, just show me your mind. Then give me. Then I will clean. Then I just calmly and talk to him, listening to him a bit about his problem, and then we continue our conversation. Then I introduce some kind of mindfulness meditation, how to bring his mindfulness to his body, to his mind at this time, and to do a short of mantra. I give him the rosary, like the Kulon always gave to somebody the rosary, but it's just a small one. Can you just go home and just when you go home, just count this every morning. Once in the morning, one in the evening, before you sleep. You just count, or even in the daytime, if you have time, just sit back, relax, and just count. So do nothing at that time for 5 or 10 minutes. Just do that. I just told him like that. Then he did that for a few days. After 1 week, he came up again. Then he looked happy that time. Oh, Venerable, I feel a lot of happy, relaxed. I feel more focused. I feel more mindful of what I'm doing. Then he feel a lot happy. And then I asked him, so do you still want me to watch your mind? Yeah, I asked him like that. He said, I don't need to watch the mind. So because we cannot, the things that we can do is that we know what is happening to our mind this time. If we have calm, if we have peaceful, and if we have mindfulness and concentration, and the way that we deal with our emotion this time, then we can be, clean and clear our mind. It will automatically. Actually, all of us, we cannot clean our mind. Even you come to our Bashok Sayadaw or to Bamokha Sayadaw, Venerable Dhamma or Rector Sayadaw, they also cannot clean your mind. Even they know a lot about the Dhamma, they learn everything. They cannot clean, they cannot help you. The only things that they can help you is that to just instruct you. So do this. If you come to Sayadaw or Dhammasami, he will just give you the rosary. So do this. And now I think he has a short instruction to do, the rosary, counting, or do meditation. Or now he just very famous, his technique is that to look at your mudita, to look at your good thing that you have done, even from your small childhood until now. Just look at what you have done or what you are proud, what you are very proud about. So this is the technique he gives you. And like Sayadaw Panyapoka also talk about, we have Kayakam Metta, Vajikam Metta, Manokam Metta. This is the techniques to help us to reduce things from our mind as well. So this is very important to know that. So yesterday I have one of the questions from one of our yogi here. So now, Venerable, I want to know, how to clear my negative thought, because sometimes I'm so emotional. I have negative thought. I have a lot of things in my mind. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So please tell me how to do and how to have real happiness. He said that. But I think no one can help with that. But they are teacher. They can instruct you. They can give you the instruction, or they can suggest you how to do, but they cannot help to remote. The thing is that to come back, to sit back, relax, and observe what is arising. What is arising. To have to clear up our negative thought is that to grow the positive thought. Many things that we are not happy what we do. If you remember Rector Shadow Venabadhanasamy, we talk about don't forget to be happy. Or sometimes we forget to be happy. You have a lot of things. Some of you may be billionaires here. Some of you are very rich. But not all of you are happy. So because we forget to be happy. All of us, we have done a lot of good things since our childhood until now. But we forget. We never think about that. We never go back and have connect with good things. Then these kind of things make us forget to be happy. So we have to reconnect with our happiness. I want to give the short story about Ajahn Brahm. Anybody have heard about Ajahn Brahm? Ajahn Brahmavamso? Maybe not. Yeah, Ajahn Brahm is an Englishman, but he ordained as a monk now from in Australia. I need some from Australia. They may know about Ajahn Brahm. Live in Perth. Then Ajahn Brahm, he became a monk under Ajahn Chah or Long Po Chah from Thailand, forest meditation master. Ajahn Brahm, then he's in Australia. So, as a monk, if we live in the West, we have to do everything, cooking ourselves sometimes, or even, we do, build ourselves with some things, a hut, walls like this. One day, Ajahn Brahm, they build a wall with the many brick. He said, there are, 2,000 bricks. The rest are very good, but in only 2 bricks there. It is something not quite nice. Whenever he went to that path to see the wall, he became very unhappy with that. Only 2 bricks. Because, he said, oh, I'm stupid. I'm not good at, laying the bridge. And because of just only 2 bricks, making unhappy whenever. Then one day, he had a monk visitors from, master from Thailand, and he showed them. So this is a brick. We do it ourselves. But can you see that? I just lay it mistakenly and not nice. Whenever I come here, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the brick. But the monk said that, Ajahn Brahm, can you see, that 2,800 or something bridge. Those are neatly, beautifully laid bridge. Why couldn't you see that? Then he said, oh, yes. Until then, he always take these things to tell people we had so many things, good things in our life, but we just don't realize that is the good things. We have too many things in life, but we just forget it. So then, if we want to be happy or want to have no positive things, we just have to go with ourselves. Like mudita as well. It's not automatically, go or happen. Mudita have to do it. We have to do it. But jealousy, envy, and liking, not liking, this kind is automatically. The bad side is come out very, it's automatically come out. But for the good things like mudita, we need to go ourselves. We need to do it ourselves. So like this, so we come here to practice meditation is to improve more or to go or to cultivate more the positive thought, positive things. So when you listen from talk from Seattle, then the positive thoughts will arise as well. So then, today, I would like us to, continue a little bit more sitting before we have to go for a lunch. Then, so in Buddhism, we, in science, they says consciousness arises from the brain. So the consciousness or the sanya or sankhara arise from the brain. But in Buddhism, it's from, it's not just from the brain, it's from our mind. So this is also the dialogue between, the Buddhists and the West. So meditation changed the structure in our brain now. So this the scientists, they also found out this one. So increase the gray matter as well as that. So in our brain, there are different parts. Is we have the gray matter, and mindfulness, reduce anxiety. So like our mind, when are emotional, our anxiety, our stressful kind of things will arise. So meditation or mindfulness reduce that. So they found that not just from their experience, but from investigation. So this is what they found out. And in Western psychology, we treat mental illness with medication and therapy, and also something surgery to prevent the things about. But in Buddhism, we treat our suffering by observing our mind and purifying our mind, through observing the mind through meditation or through mindfulness, to practice through bhava, and purifying our mind through ethical control or ethical conduct, like precept and bhavana or metta bhavana, things like that, purifying the mind and transforming the mind through wisdom, so through panya. So this is the way that in Buddhism we talk about that. Then now today I would like us to cultivate our more positive mind, look back what we have done, the good things, and also especially during these 5 days we have practiced meditation, we have listening to the Dhamma talk, we have come to the temple to practice. Then we share our metta every day, sin or come in the morning, and when we go back in the afternoon as well. So this is more positive in our mind. So now shall we continue our practice? Then if we have anything about questions about this, we can go on with a conversation about that. วันนั้นแต่เขาเรากูก็กวนเขาอ่อนกันนั่งสมาธินั่งตะลาเนียมตอนเนียมเจ้าเพราะว่าเขานั่งตะลายาวไหนพอมีขอถามอันไหนเจ้งหื้อไหนก็เขาอ่อนกันขึ้นอกกันหลัดตากันขึ้นเนาะอันเจ้าหลัดก่อนไม่ไกลนั่นนะตั้งเมืองวันโตเขาเนี่ยเขาเอาลองสมองเราลองอันมุ่งหันอยู่เนี่ยเป็นหยัดอันเขาคู่ไล่หันไล่นี่ก็กำมาแล้วเขาสั่งสอนพระเต็นเศร้าเกี่ยวลองการนั่งสมาธิการนั่งตะลาให้นะเขาก็มี อำนาจเขาก็มีอิทธิพลในเมืองวันตกน้ำเหี่ยวเขาก็เอาลองการแจ้งกรรมลองสมาธิตราในกว่าใจตั้งน้ำเลยเนาะก็ในเขาอ่อนกันนั่งตรานั่งนิมตนนิมเจอคัดใจให้เขาใจเขามาอยู่จอมปิสุปัญญามเดียวเพราะว่าใจเขาพมปิ้วเนี่ยก็ขึ้นเอาใจเขามาอยู่ที่ปิสุปันขึ้นเอาไปใจเขามาอยู่ที่อิริยาบถมาย้ำเขาไหนมาอยู่ที่ลมถอยใจเขาออกลมถอยใจเข้าลมถอยใจออกเนี่ยเมื่อวันตัวก็เขามาใจ mindfulness mindful breathing เนี่ยวะ mindful breathing ก็มันเป็นอานาปานสติเนี่ยนะอานาปานสติให้มีสติอยู่ที่ลมถอยใจเข้าลมถอยใจออกเนี่ยเพราะว่าเขามีเสือพงติ๋วเสืออ่ำลีเสือซ่าใส่ลำจะในก็เพราะว่าเขาเอาอานาปานสติในมาใจพวกไหนซึ่งใจเขาก็กัดเย็นลงใจเขาก็นิ่งเศร้าลงนะนั่นแหละอย่าไปถังเลขอย่าไปตัวข้ามอย่าไปสร้างเมลองลมถอยใจเขานะต่างเมียวห้อมโลเลยก็หาตั้งนอกนะต้องถอยใจเขามีอยู่ในก็ใจลมถอยใจเขานะจอยเขาห้ามโลกับใจต่างกี่จอยห้ามโลกับใจอายงกรรมฐานต่างอันมาจอยเอาใจอันเขามีอยู่เนี่ยลมถอยใจเขาเนี่ยมีเข้ามีออกแต่มีออกแต่เสในก็อ่อนกันใจลมถอยใจเขาเนี่ยไว้ใจกัดเย็นมุงอยากเยี่ยมตัวมาตัวลมถอยใจเข้าลมถอยใจออกว่าเขามีโตทบน้ำมีโตทบ4-50ตีไม้เสียงคือกระยะเขาตึกใจลงถอยใจเขาออกในอยู่ก้อยเนี่ยเสียงคือกระยะให้อ่อนกันไปอยากเขียนตัวลงถอยใจเขาออก so now when you adjust your sitting your position now bring your attention or your awareness to your in breath and out breath so no matter you are 50 years experienced meditator you just have to we just use our in and out breath to be our meditation object so we don't have to find outside object we don't have to create anything from outside we just use what we have so our breath is here our breath is not about the past our breath is not about the future our breath is not about the good or the bad. Our breath is not about liking or disliking. Our breath is just here and now. In breath and out breath naturally. So when we use our breath as the meditation object, then now we are not relying on anything outside, just here and now. So we use our breath as our meditation object. So as our rector shadow, Venerable Dhamma Sami said, we have 3 R, maybe Theodore Visitatipara also already introduced 3 R. Now we register, release and return. So when we register any other meditation object, let's say, when you have thought, you register the thought a few times, then you come back. So you released, and then you return. Turn to where? Turn to our breath. Turn to our home. Turn to the center. We need to make home for our mind. Make home for us, for our awareness, for our mindfulness. Then, when our mind is wandering where and there, just gently bring it back home. Then we rest at home. We rest peacefully. We rest kindly. That is the inner peace, happiness, that not relying on any other things, any other object, or any other material things.
outside. Just rest here, find a peaceful moment. We are sitting in the big Sima hall together with other friends, meditation friends, other Kalyamita friends. So we are safe here. We are secure. Then the only thing that we need to do is that just sit, observe, and let go. You observe your mind like you are sit and see, look at the sky. You will see the mist, the fogs there. Then they just roll in and out and go. We just observe when they come in. We just observe when they go. Hầu hạ sẽ tất cả yêu kỳ thông bột tân xến. Hầu ổn cần mà nắng tà la yêu nơ hồn hồn lộn anh này xong cần cần tay cổ yêu kỳ yêu khâuเป็น4 ปาก 5 ปากเป็นก้นหรือร้อนมีใส่ไข่ตะลามีใส่ไข่มีลองกัดเย็นมีใส่ไข่คู่ไข่หันทอสังสอนทรามีใส่ไข่มีดังเสือใจกันกูเกาะอันเฮามามีอยู่ในหนึ่งเป็นกัลยาณมิตรเป็นไปก่อลีตั้งหมดนั่นแหละเฮานั่งอยู่ที่นั่นก็กัดเย็นหลอดเทอันมีเข็นสันเสเมียวอันเฮาโลเฮ็ดแล้วแต่มาแล้วนั่งโตซื้อไว้ใส่ยาเกียมตัวอยู่ที่ลมเคยใส่เข้าออกอย่าไปเอาใส่กับซับซอยหอยแป้นซ้อมอายุนทำเมียวลองตั้งหลังก็ยาวลองอันป่วนมาก็ยาวลองอันไปมาถึงก็ยาวปล่อยมันไหวเสียกรรมนึงไปอยากมีเห็นไปอยากเกินตัวอันปอเป็นเย็นมาตีตัวเฮาตีใส่เฮาลงก็เหมือนเสียงหนังเฮามงตัวขึ้นก่อนในทางเฮาหันก่อนบอกกุ้มในกลางเฮาอันลมพัดผ่านมาแล้วก็ลมพัดผ่านกว่าผ่านมาป่วนกว่าผ่านมาป่วนกว่าเอาตัวมันก็เอาอยากคัดเจอยึดกรรมมันไว้เอาอยากคัดเจอให้มันคิดไว้เอาไปตัวมันก็ในใจเขาก็มันนะอายงอันไรเสียนบะเกิดขึ้นมาปอเปลี่ยนเย็นมาเจ้าไปตัวมันก็ใส่กัดเย็นอย่าไปเพราะเป็นของเก่าโคเก่าอย่าไปเอาน้องใส่ลีใส่จ้ากับมีเนี่ยนั้นไปตัวมันก็เป็นธรรมดาของใจเฮามังปอกมังไรก็วนแมนเมียวนึงอังปองมังไรก็วนองกาตายซ้ำไรเปิงกวยกะปัวเฮาหูเฮามีสติควรก็ขึ้นเอามาติลมขึ้นใส่เฮาลมหายใจเข้าหูลมหายใจออกหู สมาธิเฮาการนั่งกระเฮาเจ้าในข่าวในเนี่ยก็เป็นอันเตือนทนขอสาธุอนุโมทนาโหมจงจำมันเป็นตะกาโยกีเขาทั้งหมดทั้งสิ่งให้พวกเราขึ้นกันในธรรมะมีปิญญาหูหันจอมตราภาเป็นเจ้าให้ขึ้นยันใหม่สูงกันกูก็กูกลสกรรมเลยตาสาธุสาธุสาธุ